Okay, so how many of you get on social media daily? How many of you spend more than 3 hours a day on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media platform? According to the Global Web Index, people from ages 16 to 24 spend an average of 3 hours a day on social media. Not only is it bad for your mental health, but it affects your personal life and the way that you view yourself. In our society, we tend to turn to our phones when we have nothing to do. We waste so much of our day scrolling through social media to look at other people's lives when we could be out living our own. Today I want to talk to you about why taking a break from social media every now and then is important. I know that sounds scary, but it's not as difficult as you think. There are many health benefits to staying off social media. It can improve anxiety, depression, and insomnia. It's hard to live a happy life when you're constantly seeing perfect people living their perfect lives. It almost always causes us to feel like we can never measure up. We become anxious because we feel like our Instagram feed isn't good enough. We don't have enough likes on our most recent posts. We become depressed because we're not pretty enough or we don't have the skinniest body. We can't sleep at night because as soon as we get a notification, we have to check it. We scroll for hours and hours on end until we finally fall asleep. It's not a healthy lifestyle. People only post their highlight reel. You might take a look at someone's page and think, well, they're happy all the time. I wish my life was like that. Social media isn't reality. We pick and choose what we want people to see. Taking a break a couple times a year can help you take care of your mental health. I'm sure someone in this room has heard the phrase, "You're always on that phone." We laugh, but aren't we? I haven't been on social media since January, and one thing I've noticed is that I can't go eat with my friends and have an actual conversation. They check their social media constantly, updating Instagram or Snapchat stories to show what they're up to. People are so concerned with feeling out of the loop or being left out. Social media creates this false sense of friendship because we think we're somehow connected to everyone. How cool would it be if we could all just live in the moment and pay attention to the people who mean the most to us? Have a real conversation with the people around you. Genuinely ask them how they're doing. In 2018, the University of Pennsylvania did a study to see the effects of cutting down use of social media. They gathered 143 students and asked them to continue their use or cut it down to 10 minutes a day per app, which included Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. The results concluded that the students who used social media less felt less lonely and less anxious. So whatever is holding you back, FOMO, loneliness, is just in your head. All the time that you're not on social media, you can spend with your friends. Lastly, we judge ourselves so much, and based on what other people look like, we put so much pressure on ourselves to look perfect in the society of Facetune. The people that we want to look like aren't even real. Not only do all of these Instagram models look the same, but they look completely different in real life. They don't look like the photos they post, and I remember someone telling me that she didn't want to go to the city that she had been wanting to visit because someone else had already visited, and the girl had gone there and taken pictures, so now she didn't want to go there because she didn't want everyone to think that she was copying her photos. So people are literally changing their lives because of social media. We will never be happy if we let other people control us. Since taking a break from social media, I've been able to figure out who I want to be and how to properly take care of myself. I used to starve myself because I wanted to look as good as social media influencers do. I wasn't happy and I couldn't be myself. I let my self-worth come from Instagram likes and retweets. I tried to distract myself from myself more with social media, and I did that without even realizing it. I would turn to my phone when I felt sad because I didn't want to think or focus on my own feelings. It's now been 4 months since I've been off, and it's a completely different world. I don't have anyone to compare myself to now, and I can just be happy being me. So I'm going to propose some ideas. Move your phone away from your bed at night. Cut your phone off at dinner. Tell yourself nice things when you look in the mirror. I know social media can be great for a lot of things, keeping up with family and friends or getting creative ideas, but everything has a negative side. If you're really feeling brave, try taking a break for 30 days. Delete the apps off your phone if you have to and see how you feel. It might even change your life.